In this video, we're going to go over a third example of how to solve word problems using systems of linear equations. Alright, let's get started. This problem says, when Derek takes over the family bakery, he decides to purchase a new machine to make jelly-filled donuts. He purchased the machine for $2,700. The jelly costs an additional 5 cents per donut. He is able to sell a jelly-filled donut for $1.25. How many jelly-filled donuts will Derek need to sell in order to break even? Alright, as I'm reading this problem here, I'm noticing there are lots of different money amounts, but they're representing different things. So this $2,700 and this 5 cents per donut are both representing expenses towards the business, an amount that business is going to have to pay in order to get the product on the shelf. Now this $1.25 that Derek is able to sell a jelly-filled donut is an amount that the customer is going to be paying to the business. So that would be more like a profit. And the question we're actually trying to figure out is how many donuts does Derek need to sell so that the business breaks even? Meaning the amount that they've spent on supplies is the same amount as the money that they've received coming in from customers. So just like all of our other word problems, we're going to start off by defining our variables. In this problem though, it's a little bit different because things that are changing are the amount of money and then also the number of donuts that have been sold. So we'll use Y to represent the money, and then we'll use X to represent the number of donuts. So the first equation I'm going to write is actually an equation that's going to represent all of the business's expenses. So that means that Y, or the actual dollars in expenses, is going to be equal to the $2,700 that was originally used to purchase the machine, plus an additional 5 cents per donut, meaning 0.05 times X. The second equation we're going to write is going to be representing the profit or the income of the business. So again, we're going to use Y to represent the total profit, and that's going to be equal to $1.25 per jelly-filled donut that's sold. Now to solve this system of equations, I'm going to substitute the 1.25x into the equation above because they're both equal to Y, and then we'll just solve for X. Once we've solved for X, we get that X is equal to 2,250, but we want to think about what that means. X means donuts, and originally we were trying to figure out how many donuts does he need to sell in order to break even. And since we were trying to figure out how many donuts and X is donuts, this is our final answer. If we wanted to go back, we could plug it back into our equation and solve for Y. We would then find out what the total price was, or how much money had been spent in total at that point when we finally broke even, and that total that would have been spent because we were also paying for the jelly per donut would be a total of $2,812.50. As always, I hope this video was helpful. Keep practicing those word problems. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below.